Oh, I know what to watch. I know what to watch. This one.
One recently called LCS pros fucking disgusting social anxiety-ridden faces and has accused one pro in particular of actively griefing his ranked games. Some people have backed him up, others have criticized him. One of them is none other than Doublelift. Here's what happened.
Wait, that's me.
So, it's no secret that in recent months, Tyler1 has become increasingly frustrated with the game that spawned his streaming career.
This is I can't play this piece of shit. It's actually terrible. It's a terrible game. The devs have fucking killed it. Everybody's miserable playing it.
It's also no secret that he took a break from League to become ridiculously good at chess in a very short amount of time.
It's all I have been doing. It's taking over my life.
At times, Tyler's criticisms of League have gone beyond the game and have been more pointed at the pro scene, specifically the LCS. When the League was suspended last year due to a player walkout brought on by operational disagreements between the LCS and the Players Association, Tyler had zero sympathy for the players.
I feel like people are striking and people are upset. Bro, what was it even doing anyway? Like, I saw those people crying about it. Well, no NA talent. Bro, if we're being honest, there hasn't been NA talent in years anyway. Why are we just now mad about it? Because, oh, there's no NA talent, so now finally, we're just going to stop bleeding money. We don't have any NA talent anyway, and we're just going to cancel the teams. But people are like, well, no, we need the teams to have NA talent. There is no NA talent. Nobody was getting promoted anyway.
So in some ways, his latest rant doesn't really come as a surprise. On Monday, Tyler lost a ranked game playing Malphite top. One of his teammates was Team Liquid's Core JJ, a two-time LCS champion, famous for his bot lane dominance alongside Doublelift, but his biggest career highlight is undoubtedly the World Championship he won in 2017.
His biggest career highlight is playing
Galaxy,
by my
bringing
side,
an
my
end to
little
the
kid.
SKT dynasty in dramatic fashion.
This is number
but none
two.
of that was on Tyler's mind on Monday. He was on a 4-game losing streak and had just lost a game with Core JJ as his teammate. In the following game, he was quick to call out Core JJ for his deaths.
T1 Senna plus shit ass Core JJ. How do you win, bro? He's just actually trolling. So fucking annoying. But you win actually, man. You win, bro. You win, moron. I cannot believe I've now got griefed by Pink Ward 2 games, obviously though, and then griefed by Core JJ back-to-back games.
After the game, Tyler did a VOD review and broke down Core JJ's gameplay.
Let's walk up. Okay, the wave's completely pushed. Oh, let's walk another hook. What are we even doing? Like, okay, so yes, he gets hooked by Blitzcrank, but what is he walking forward for? Why is he even right-clicking forward, by the way?
Yeah,
but Tyler wasn't done there. Soon he turned his attention from this one LCS pro to the league in its entirety.
People wonder why I despise these dog shit paycheck stealing LCS players so much. That's why, bro. Until I ever see any of these fucking disgusting social anxiety-ridden faces perform. But unfortunately, they all do this same shit.
He then went on to talk about how LCS pros in solo queue simply don't give a shit compared to other regions.
And people wonder why NA's so dog shit. Bro, so that's the thing. You see people in Korea and China solo queue, those pros actually get fucking pissy in solo queue. Like, actually. You see so many of those pros, like, get a like riot punishment because they were flaming in solo queue. You will never see an NA pro flaming in solo queue, by the way. Because number one, you won't see him in solo queue, but number two, they will never type because they don't give a shit.
To summarize the next few minutes, Tyler said that players in NA have become soft, that they simply had no passion, that he'd rather take emotional typing from his teammates over silence, and that Core JJ is a player that has spent too long in North America and has just given up after getting the bag. One person who wasn't having any of what Tyler was cooking was Core JJ's old friend and teammate, a little streamer called Doublelift.
Every pro player, no matter what region you're from, is flaming in solo queue. Are you serious? Like, you just don't know what accounts that they're on, and they're trying not to do it in a way that's going to get them banned. Hey, it's
Doublelift
me.
went on to VOD review Tyler's VOD review, and his assessment was that Core JJ simply had a bad game, and that all things considered, that's something that Tyler has been guilty.
Nah. No, that's not what I said. I said Core was for sure not trying that game. Not that he had a bad game. And I'm going to revise my statement here, guys. Core was inting him, and if I got inted by anyone, I'd be mad too. But I think what Tyler once said about the entire league, I just got tunnel visioned on. I think he is well within his right to be mad at Core. Changed my mind. I think, like, like I flame my solo queue supports for less, and they're just random people. They're not paid professionals. So his flame of core is justified. I think the stuff that he's saying about the league is just emotional.
Of two.
I've played a lot of games with and against Tyler 1. I'd say like a good chunk of them, he's also just inting. I can distinctly remember a game where he's playing Karthus and I Jin ulti on him and he just stands still and eats. I won my game with Brombuzio. Like, he literally doesn't even try to dodge. He just stands still.
And as for Tyler's
okay. That's what. So here we go. When I say he's also inting, I mean that Core was for sure inting him. But I mean, if we're going to take the hypocrisy aside, Tyler 1 has a point. I just didn't like what he said about the entire region not trying in solo queue.
Argument that North America is the only region where pros don't.
But Core should probably be punished for what he did.
Doublelift clapped back at that too.
Like, you guys think that LCK pros never run it down in solo queue? I've literally watched like T1 videos where Guma is laning versus an LCK AD carry, and the guy is like 0-12. Like they run it down, no mercy in every region, in every level of pro play, from the very top pro players to the amateurs to academy players, aspiring players. Like I don't think that's like unique to NA. I watched Ruler go 0-12 on stream. I think what I said here is not wrong, right? Like I'm gonna do the agree with myself strategy. Very bold, I know. But it's not really the point. I think the point is that pro players should be held to a higher standard. I mean, we are talking about people who are paid 6 to 7 figures to play a fucking video game all day. So even though it happens everywhere, I think that Tyler 1 getting mad at Core is definitely in the wrong. Core is definitely in the wrong. Let's be honest here. But some of what Tyler 1 said stun-locked me so hard because he's like making huge generalizations that it almost felt like I had to disagree with him on the whole thing when I do think he's partially right. The part about Core, just what Core is doing to him is completely unacceptable. He shouldn't run it down. And it's not like Core is making a mistake, like oops, I had a bad game. It's like no, Core is trying to lose. He is literally trying to lose.
About Core JJ is nothing new. There are clips on YouTube of him accusing him of win trading almost 2 years ago. It's also not the first time he's taken a swipe at the LCS and the pros who play in it. But this level of vitriol might be something new. Now, some might say it stems from the monstrous losing streaks he's been on recently, but his fans on Reddit have been defending him, saying that he is in fact being targeted by win traders and griefers who only seem to have bad games when they're on his team. So what do you think? Do you think Tyler is right to go off against Core JJ like this? Is he being a bit of a hypocrite like Doublelift seems to suggest? Is he right about LCS pros and their lack of passion or effort in ranked, or is he just a bit tilted perhaps and needs a bit of a break? Let me know your thoughts.
Wow, I can't believe I watched a video about myself on accident. I literally didn't even think I would be mentioned in the video. Yeah, Tyler 1's, I'm going to stand by. I think Tyler 1's a little bit of a hypocrite because he gives up and he runs it down, but just because you're a hypocrite doesn't mean you can't be right when you point the finger at someone else doing the same thing. Honestly, it takes one to know one. You know what I mean? Like I grief some of my games, and then when I can tell when someone else is griefing and not trying. Pre-watch? You think I watched that already? Go back in the VOD and click on the time I click on the video. I haven't watched that video before. I have not. It would have a red bar if I did. Did I see